Welcome to Pod Me If You Can TV, and it is Nicolas Cage week. So we're looking to cover off as many Nicolas Cage movies as we can. Today's is Red Rock West. Now, this film also stars Dennis Hopper, Nicolas Cage, obviously, Nicolas Cage week. Lara Flynn Boyle is the female, and she's in fine form. This is a film that I can recommend. Lloyd, you've seen this one as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I thought it was excellent.
It's 1993 when this is released, and he sounds like Cameron Poe from Con Air, his character in Con Air. So it's excellent sort of accent training for that. He's a guy with a knee injury who's a former Marine, and he's looking for a job working on like a rig. Mm-hmm. And pretty much it's like a sloppy kind of sleeping in his car kind of Nicolas Cage when we see the beginning of this film. We don't know much about this guy. He doesn't have much money. He doesn't have much direction. But pretty much he's unemployed and finds his way to Red Rock. The population of Red Rock is 1523. Not a lot of people. It's got a lot of Western-style music, and it is kind of a classic Western. It's this guy rolling into town, and the town being a character, and he cannot escape this town of people. Mistaken identity comes into play a lot in this film, Lloyd. He's confused for a hitman named Lyle from Dallas. Now, the hitman's job is to kill Lara Flynn Boyle's character. Of course, he's not that hitman. He's not going to do it. So he goes to Lara Flynn Boyle, and she offers to pay him more money to kill her husband, who arranged the hit. It's a husband and wife who hate each other. So pretty much, you got 10 grand, 5 grand, numbers flying around. He doesn't want to do any of it. He just wants to get out of Red Rock. But he's just been handed a ton of cash. So he writes a note and pretty much says, these two people, Wayne from the bar and Lara Flynn Boyle's character Suzanne, want to kill each other. Writes this note, sends it to the sheriff, and he goes to leave town. Problem solved, right, Lloyd?
Yeah, a clean getaway.
Clean getaway. Bunch of cash. He's come to town, left town. It's all worked out for him. Not at all. Because he has an accident out of town, finds a guy who's got a bullet in his stomach, and they go to hospital, and everyone at the hospital thinks that he did it. And pretty much the sheriff gets called. Guess who's the sheriff? It's Wayne, who offered him the money. So continuous twists in this film. You're never quite sure where it's going, but Wayne takes him and is going to shoot him. And he has to run away from this sheriff, and that's when he meets Dennis Hopper. Now, this brings up the Nicolas Cage moment for this YouTube clip. I'm going to throw to it now, and this is Nicolas Cage on the run from Wayne, who's trying to kill him. He's the sheriff, and he runs into Dennis Hopper almost literally.
What the fuck are you doing?
And my car broke down.
Where? I don't see a car.
It's just over that ridge.
Over that ridge, huh? Well, you're one lucky son of a bitch, aren't you? Huh? If I hadn't had my brakes just done, I'd be picking your brains out of my radiator.
Fuck. Listen, I hate to ask you this, but do you think you could give me a ride?
Oh, I don't know. You aren't dangerous, are you?
No. I just need a ride. You can drop me off at the nearest gas station.
Okay, cowboy, you got yourself a ride. Get in.
So he can't get out of Red Rock. Every time he's trying to get out of town, He's driven back into it. He's arrested and brought back into it. Eventually, he finds out Dennis Hopper's character is Lyle. He's the hitman. So it suddenly becomes this case of Lyle's going to kill him as well. Look, there's a big ad for Comfort Inn. He takes off with Lara Flynn Boyle. He could have just left her alone to die, but he didn't. He's a gentleman, and that results in a sex scene. People, if you wanted to see Nicolas Cage and Lara Flynn Boyle hook up, then this is the film for you.
Is there nudity in that scene?
There's some nudity, but all I could think about was that you've watched in almost real time all this Nicolas Cage stuff happening. He definitely hasn't had a shower, and this makes it kind of icky for me. Lara Flynn Boyle sort of licking his chest and stuff, and all I could think was he's got to be kind of gross by this point, falling down hills and, yeah. Anyway, she wants to take off to Mexico. More twists ensue because Suzanne and Wayne are not even who you think that they're going to be. They're a team of crooks wanted by the FBI. So, I mean, millions of dollars have been stolen, and they're throwing around 10 grand to him. It's this very tense film. It's very well made. John Dahl is the director. The finale of this film, the big ending, takes place in a cemetery. Everybody's greedy. There's double crosses. There's twists. There's guns. I mean, it's got everything. What? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I loved it. A similar movie came out in the late 90s called U-Turn, and they're both very similar movies.
Absolutely. Well, this is a great one to kick off Nicolas Cage Week.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/podme if you can. We're going to be talking Nicolas Cage all week, and I'm looking forward to it. How about you, Lloyd?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
You guys can find more from us at www.podmeifyoucan.com.